Our webinar today is entitled Customer Case, Tenneco and their SAP PLM Journey. This webinar will be a brief case study of Tenneco's PLM journey leading to the implementation of SAP PLM throughout their enterprise. LeverX will then discuss the technical aspects of the SAP PLM implementation and highlight some of the solutions provided. My name is Ralph Davis, Marketing Manager at LeverX and the moderator for today's webinar. Before we begin our topic for today, let me briefly introduce you to LeverX. LeverX assists companies increase business value by leveraging existing investments in SAP solutions. LeverX is an SAP services partner and an associate member of the PLM Alliance. LeverX delivers strategic, functional, and technical services in the areas of SAP product lifecycle management, portfolio and project management, and related solutions. We offer services for business, process, and strategic consulting, solution architecture development, implementation planning and execution, application management support, and on-site and remote delivery models. In addition, LeverX provides services for SAP mobile application strategy, development, and implementation, as well as a broad set of SAP technologies, including SAP NetWeaver, Workflow, Business Warehouse, and Business Objects. I'm pleased to introduce our presenters for today's webinar. First of all, Scott Reedy, Executive Director, Global Application Delivery from Tenneco, and Eric Stada, Director of PLM Consulting for LeverX. The agenda will proceed as outlined. First of all, Scott will let us know or tell us and share with us where Tenneco, where they've been. Then he will also address where they're planning on going next, and then we'll switch it over and Eric will also address some of these same issues from the LeverX perspective. Following both of their presentations, we'll have some time for questions, and at that point I'll come back in. But Scott, I'm going to now switch it over to you. Hold on just for a second. Okay, Scott.
Okay, hopefully I get this into slideshow mode here. All right.
Looks good.
Okay. Thanks,
Looks
Ralph.
good. Thanks. You bet, Scott.
As stated, I'm going to run through a real brief introduction that my corporate communications group says I need to do, and then focus on the approach Tenneco took to our PLM implementation, where we've been, what we're done recently, and transition at the end where we're planning to go next, and then as stated, Eric will take us into more detail there. So real quick, Tenneco, global manufacturer, automotive industries are primary, two major product lines, emission control and ride control. Emission controls is exhaust systems, mufflers, ride control, shocks, and struts. We also have some elastomer business, which is rubber engine mounts, things like that. But for this presentation, you'll hear EC for emission control. You'll hear RC for ride control. Customers all over the world, very diverse, and our products that you might recognize, probably the most well-known is the Monroe shocks and struts, but we also market under Walker, Gillette, Phonos, and a few others. Not much to say about me. I've been at Tenneco for 16 years now and 19 years of experience implementing SAP, so at some point I think I have to find another career, but I've been doing SAP for quite some time. So talking about Tenneco's approach to PLM, this goes way back to around the year 2004, where Tenneco management was looking at the situation we were in, and we had quite a few automotive suppliers asking for global platforms and things. And so one of the issues that management saw was we did not have a very easy way to share information or coordinate work globally. And so they were looking to improve that. There was a lot of things that they looked at when it came down to what we felt we could actually bite off and do. The first global project was commissioned, Global Product Data Management, also known as GPDM within the Tenneco world. And the main objectives listed there is provide global visibility to our product data, start to drive standardization of that product data, drive standardization of our engineering change process, and then do that in light of wanting to, in the future, build on that platform and address issues around our global program management and our OE pricing and quoting process. So in 2005, the initial project kicked off, and the scope was to create a single global PLM, PDM environment to manage the parts, material masters, part numbers, the engineering bills of materials, the product classification data, and the critical product documents. We'll talk more about that. CAD files, along with the visualization for those who don't have CAD applications on their desktops and laptops, and then a variety of non-CAD files like specifications, test reports, etc. Anything related to our products, they wanted to have a vehicle for sharing globally. And then the full engineering change management lifecycle, from the time we create the product all the way to the point where we retire the product. They wanted to be able to manage that change process.